Love. Love is something people feel. People have always felt it. In medieval Europe, specifically the 12th, 13th, and 14th centuries, courtly love was the standard for romance among the nobility. It had four main components. It occurred outside of marriage, was between a man of lower social status in comparison to the woman, involved the completion of quests to defend the woman's honor, and was chivalric. Chivalric refers to chivalry, the medieval code among knights with complete devotion and selflessness. Despite the adulterous nature of these affairs, they were actually considered to be proper and the pinnacle of love. One of the texts I've been working with in my studies is Gottfried von Strasberg's Tristan, originally published in German in 1212. In my study of love, I've discovered the fascinating nature of it and the fact that it can be so disruptive. My favorite example is Gottfried's telling of Tristan and Isolde. This is one iteration of the larger Tristan canon, a series of texts from medieval Europe telling the story of Tristan, the king's nephew, and Isolde, the king's wife. Through this tragic romance, we can see the disruption of the kingdom and general social rule. In a time when women had little to no say in who they married, this courtly love dynamic allowed them to express that emotion which is so central to the human experience. True love, as described by authors of the time, involved complete selflessness and led to the unification of man and woman when reciprocated. As the two lovers became one, gender roles dissolved. Social class was also affected by this. Members of the lower class, men, with so-called noble hearts were perceived as members of the nobility simply by their ability to love deeply. Thankfully, today, love is a bit more important in marriage than it was 800 years ago. Even though its role in society has changed, I think we can all agree our personal appreciation for it hasn't. In looking at texts from the past, we are able to discover truths about the nature of love and thereby human nature in general. There's a reason that such an old text can affect modern readers such as myself, and that's because it covers a concept which is so central to the human experience. It has continued to inspire people. In my images here, we have two modern depictions of Gottfried's lovers. On your left, Dante Gabriel Rossetti's from 1867, and on your right, John William Waterhouse's from 1916. By continuing this discussion of courtly love, we are able to keep these forgotten texts alive. It seems chivalry isn't so dead after all. Thank you.